everyone, Daisy here again with another layout for Spiegel Mom Scraps. This month we are using watercolor and shaker packets. So unfortunately I had recorded making these little shaker packets and it didn't actually record. So I'm going to kind of talk you through it real quick. These cut files are ones that I don't remember if I got off the Silhouette store or if they're from Paper Issues, but you can find a few different versions of these. And so what I did is in the little photograph boxes, I created little shaker packets. And instead of using like packaging or acetate, I decided to use some, what's that called? Tulle. And I double layered the tulle. So underneath the first layer I have the sequins, and it's the Make Me Happy sequins. It's a beautiful mix of pink and teals and some iridescent, and just I think there's some flowers in there, and it's just beautiful. And I then added a second layer in which I put these hearts that I watercolored. And now I am adding some blings in Hi-Ho Silver, and I am just kind of creating part of my title, and so I'm just writing the word love, and I'm using a small paintbrush and just kind of going over it and, you know, adding some paint where I feel like it was too thin, and I'm kind of counting this as watercolor as well. But really the watercolor is in the hearts that I did, and all I did for those is just use some cheap watercolor and just created some hearts on some white cardstock and then cut them out. Now I'm just adding a few splatters around, and then, oh, cleaning up. Of course I have to clean up. So I went and I got these Amy Tangerine, they're like vellum stickers or clear stickers, I'm not sure what you would technically call them, and I'm just going to use them to write Snapchat, and I'm using the teal and the pink colors. I'm going to do snap in the teal and then chat in the pink. This layout is about just some Snapchat filter or pictures I took. I work nights and sometimes it can be a long night, so every now and then I'll do a couple Snapchat filter or Snapchat pictures just for something fun to do to help me keep awake. So, and I'm just going to spell that out the rest of the way. You can see those watercolor hearts, I did pull them out because I am going to layer some of them around the page as embellishments, and I did them in purple and teal and pink, and they turned out really, really well. I was really pleased with them. I actually did an entire background of watercolor hearts because I was going to use that, but they were so completely crooked and angled and just looked kind of funny, so I decided not to use it that way. So now I'm just going to come in and try to straighten those out because I felt like they were crooked, and try to fix them up a little bit, and then I'm going to start adding these little hearts around. And I thought I would just do a couple clusters around the word love. And I kind of wished, after the fact, of course, when I couldn't change it, that I had centered love more on the page. I was thinking about doing something different with the title and then changed my mind, so then it looks a little off, but it works because then it gives me a place to add my journaling. So now I have these pictures here that I told you about. I printed them on a 5x7 piece of paper, so they're going to end up being too big for my little photo slots here. So I will go off and print them on my selfie in a 4x6 size. And I'm going to tell you, I have had so much technology issues with this layout. My printer wasn't working, and then my selfie jammed, and it's just, ugh. It was just kind of a disaster. So anyhow, I printed them out smaller, and they are a little too small for the frames, but it doesn't bug me that bad to have like a white border around it, so I'm just going to leave them. I'm not going to print them out another time. And I'm just going to add them in here. No real kind of rhyme or reason or anything. And I don't make you watch me trim them down and glue them down and everything. I'll do that off camera. And then I am going to add, oh, these hearts are the offcuts from the cut file. I'm not going to add them on there. I decided it was too much. I will add some more of the watercolor hearts up at the top, and then I do add journaling down next to my title on the lower right corner there. Oh, and I'm going to outline with some scribbly black lines and then add some little doodle hearts to the border as well. So if you haven't already, head on over to Instagram and check out what's going on there. And also there's a Facebook group, which is 15 Minutes to Scrap with Spiegel Mom Scraps. And those are great places to find out when there's sales or new products coming out. So definitely you want to check those out. If you are looking to make a purchase in the shop, you can use my code Daisie15 for 15% off of your entire purchase. And oftentimes those work with sale or clearance prices, so check it out, okay? But thanks so much for watching. I will see you again next time. Bye!